All right, y'all, this is a bonus lesson. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how you can filter your website based on genre. So I started off by just creating a general genre column, but this actually isn't going to be the best way to do it. So the best way is just to delete this, and we're going to create a column for each genre, and we're going to set it as a Boolean. So I'm going to click plus here, and just for the purpose of this video, I'm only going to do one genre, and you can figure out how to add more by doing the same process. So if I look at my collection here of albums, so I've got mostly like kind of alternative type music here. I have electronic, some kind of heavier stuff. But the thing is, most of these artists, they kind of blend genres. So it's going to be hard to kind of filter it. But I'm going to create one just for electronic. And field type, this is very important, set this to Boolean, which means it's either on or off. So it either is or isn't, and it's going to show up as a checkbox. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just look at each of these and be like, is it electronic or not? So Dookie by Green Day, no. Scenes from Memory, Hang-Ups, Illinois. Okay, Maya by MIA, I would say that is electronic, even though she mixes genres. They all mix genres a little bit. Shoba Leader, I would say yes. Science has some electronic, but it's mostly rock. Paracosm, that's really tough. That's really tough because he uses a lot of keyboards. So, but I don't think most people would consider that electronic. Definitely Kelly Lee Owens in her song and her self-titled Radiohead. Again, they use a lot of electronic stuff, but it's kind of more alternative. But I think they use enough that I'm going to consider it electronic. Okay, so I've got about 5 examples here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just sync this to the live version. Okay, continue syncing. And then what I'm going to do is I want to have a page that's just only electronic. So to do that, I'm going to click on this menus. I'm going to go to releases, which is the page we're currently on. I'm going to duplicate. And this one I'm just going to call electronic. Okay, click done. And just so we know we're on the electronic page, I'm going to double click on that text and just type electronic. And it didn't quite fit on one line, so I'm going to expand it. And it still doesn't fit, so I'm going to shrink the font size a bit until it does. I don't know why it's not doing that. Nick. Actually, I just didn't type the whole word for some reason. Okay. So I'm going to make that bigger again. Boom. Okay. So there's our electronic page. So what I want to do is filter these albums so that it only shows electronic stuff. So you'll see there's this data set icon somewhere. So you want to double click that. Actually, maybe, no, don't double click it, because that'll take you to the database. So what you want to do is click Settings and scroll down to where it says Filter. Click Add Filter. And what you want to do is click Field, choose Electronic Boolean, condition is, and then true. So what this means is the checkbox for electronic is checked. So I'm going to click Add Filter. I'm going to preview this, and you can see only my electronic albums show up. Woo! So it worked. So I go back to releases, and we can see all albums show up now. Okay? So you're just going to click Publish. And so what I'd like you to do is create a separate genre filter for every genre that shows up in your list of albums. So basically, just again, you're going to do that by going here and then duplicating the page, setting the filter, and then creating a new column for that genre. Hope you found this helpful. Take care.